Beasley. This is a Troy Craft designed tunnel boat that was actually built by myself, my brothers and my father back in the early 90s. We built the boat originally to run in the 1750 cc sports class, which is the engine that's currently on it now, which is a 150 horsepower Mercury XS engine, race engine. The boat raced within the family for about 10 years. And when I say within the family, my dad drove it, I drove it, my two brothers drove it. The boat has had a few different configurations, from the 150 XS to a twister to a 2-litre V6 on it. And then the boat was sold. So when the boat was sold, it's been in the hands of 3 other owners. In that time frame, those 3 other owners have campaigned the boat through different situations, and yeah, I was approached by its last owner, Nigel Flynn, who expressed to me that he was going to get rid of the boat. We knew it was our old boat, so we've brought it back, and yeah, we've just been campaigning it now in the Vintage and Veterans. It was actually done by Brian Troy, from the Troy family. Now, the actual bottom and sort of the design of these boats, those guys were designing boats in the 70s. So yeah, I think it's got a lot of aerodynamic effects that come from their early model boats. Obviously, Darcy also was designing and building boats. They had a lot of success with their boats, even through to Peter Troy and then young Simon Troy today. Simon's campaigning the Formula 1 boats, and all very well and very experienced in the powerboat racing.
And how are you finding Lake Albert here at Wagga?
Mate, Lake Albert's it's interesting. They tell me it's not real deep out there. I don't actually know.
About 8 foot, I believe.
Oh, really? Yeah, right.
Or 8 foot, I believe. Yeah, I don't think it's real deep.
It definitely holds a swell. It's got some good waves out there. Very gusty wind-wise, but it suits this boat. This boat is a little bit underpowered. It likes a big engine, so
it looks really settled on the water. It sounds fantastic for a outboard.
It does. Look, so all the engine development now, so what we do now with the historic stuff, it's R&B restos, which is myself and Matthew Russell. Matt himself and his father and his brother all been predominant in powerboat racing, but Matt does all the engine work for me. Mate, if it comes down to this sort of thing, he's got it down pat. The engine's actually going really well.
All right, well, thanks for your time, and
thank you.
While on the lake, drive safe.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your boat?
Yeah, hello, my name's Rick Smith. We've come from Adelaide to be very welcomed here at the Wagga Wagga Boat Club. I've always had this dream of building a vintage rear-seater hydroplane when I retired. I used to race front-seater hydroplanes, gave that up about 30 years ago, and in the back of my mind has been this dream of building a rear-seater hydro. Well, as it turned out, I retired a few years ago and I was able to live my dream. So here we are, we've got my hydroplane. It's a Jones design. It's based on a 1956 model. It's new build, it's only a couple of years old. It's got a 366 cubic inch Chev in it, which is actually exactly 6 litre, so the engine actually came out of a 6 litre racing displacement boat. Produces about nearly 700 horsepower, that engine. It's running on methanol. Top speed we haven't really wound out properly yet, but we have seen 115 on the speedo a number of times when we come in.
And it's not only fast, it looks great. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking boat, especially on the water. Yeah,
thank you for that. And my goal was to build it timber and to use the timber to polish timber. In 1988 we went to the EC Griffith Cup. There was a hydroplane there from New Zealand called Latimer Lodge, and I fell in love with it, and that was a timber finish boat, and I thought that's what I want to replicate. Latimer Lodge is a Lauderbuck brand hull, and you can't buy Lauderbuck plans unfortunately, but I was able to buy a set of plans for the Jones hydroplane, so this is a Jones, and yeah, very, very happy with it. It handles well. It's my first propeller I've had on it, which is very unusual to put the prop on and it works straight away. And yeah, it's very happy with it.
Right, now you've towed all the way up from South Australia.
Yep.
Okay, so it's great to have you here. We're going to let you go, but look, while you're out on the water, be safe.
Certainly
have a good time.
Safety's very, very important. I've lost an uncle in a boat racing accident. I've got 2 sons that race Formula 1 outboards. I've got a daughter-in-law that races Formula 1 outboards. My brother raced. I've got nephews that race. So a whole family racing, and we're very paramount on safety. So
that's right. Aren't you the Commodore of?
No, my son was the Commodore.
Commodore of the South Australian Club.
I'm the Secretary of the Adelaide Speedboat Club.
Oh, right, yeah.
My son's Commodore of the Adelaide Speedboat Club.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for your time.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Be safe and have fun.
Thank you. All the best.
All right. Thank you.
Craig Williams from Albury, Wodonga, and it's a 18-foot 4 Thurger, built by Bobby. It's got some one-off parts on it, is removable bulkhead and full balsa wood floor and half Kevlar fiberglass hull.
And
yeah,
is this how you purchased the boat?
No, we bought it just the hull and trailer, and then we fitted it out. And now runs a 540 cube big block Chev, AFR heads, Dart tunnel ram, 1050 dominators, 33% gears, step up on the prop. We just love coming out to the show and shine days.
That's it. I've noticed it running around. It gets along quite well.
Oh, yeah, it's quite a fast boat. Probably too fast for me, but yeah, no, it's all good.
It's quite a good looking boat. So
yeah, I did run a Merlin 454 in it for a while, and then we stepped it up a bit to the 540. I think we stepped it too much for me.
Yeah. And what about the history? It was a circuit boat originally,
yeah, it was
not a ski boat.
A circuit race boat back in its day, and I think it run an aluminium Rodeck small block in it originally.
All right. Okay. No, it looks fantastic, but look, thanks for your time.
No, not a problem.
And while you're out there, drive safe and have a good weekend.
No worries at all, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Awesome.